Experience all football has to offer. See Victory League live.
Situation for the referee there, and I spoke to him about it, and that we gave him a bit of a bollocking on the radio last night at KG5, and he said, "Oh mate, the zip was broken. The zip was broken." And I said, "That's..."
So Olympia, they're going towards the highway end, and Rangers out towards the street, and we're underway. Cabello gets things going, passes out to left, finds Ralph. Ralph holds it up a little bit, looks to put it through to the centre of defence. It's cut off now by Hingston. And finds Fisher well. Fisher dishes back to Lanu Atkinson, returns the favour for him, cuts him board. Looking for Anderson, it's cut off by Cabello, but only as far as Rigby, who dishes to Pat Lanu Atkinson. Early involvement for Lanu Atkinson. He does well to keep the ball, puts the ball across the box, it misses. Rigby comes to Towns. Towns smashes a shot into the crossbar. A golden opportunity early here for the Rangers. Left, so it'll be Cabello, the only one over this one. Three-man wall for the Rangers ahead of him. He strikes out to the right. It's headed home. Nicely done by Alex Holmes on return. The skipper puts it into the bottom left. And the Warriors, they go ahead early in this one. In the 6th minute of play, the Warriors take a lead against a team they've never beaten, but they've definitely taken a step in the right direction. Alex Luttrell.
Yeah, mate, what a beautiful header by Holmes to try and bring the ball forward a little bit. His pass is cut out by Lanu Atkinson again. He's barreled over by Ben Phillips, and it's a foul.
Down there by Fisher. He dishes to Brassington, who fires all the way back to Townhouse, right on halfway. He has a bit of an issue with it for a little second, but controls it well and then dishes in looking for Anderson. He's collected, so it'll be a free. Pulled up well by Vandermeer. Has to take his time on it. Brassington ends up threading through on the right. Finds Dent. He fires across over the back in possession. Oh, nice ball through from Townhouse. It's 1-on-1 here now. It's Brassington and Vandermeer. But gets by one in Mearns. A few little step overs. Goes out to the left. Finds Rigby. Rigby's got Wadawu to deal with, and now he's got Holmes, and Holmes does well to slide away from Rigby and out for a corner.
A number of chances. They probably should have buried at least one. As now Atkinson comes down the left here, gets around Holmes, puts it into the middle. Fisher here, buries it. Ash Fisher. Goal time here at Warrior Park. Nice ball by Pat Lanu Atkinson across the edge of the 18-yard line, and Fisher was just lining up for that one, unmarked, and buries it into the bottom left-hand corner.
A goal for them this evening in the 6th minute, so they'll try and replicate that here. Fired in out to the back post, and it's headed by Wadawu and into goal. So there you go. 2 set pieces, 2 goals for Olympia. A goal coming to Wadawu. Ball was whipped in by Ralph, and Wadawu made no mistake with a header at the back post.
Tussle between him and the Townhouse. It falls out to Towns. He goes back to Dent. Closed down well by Alex Ralph, and it nearly spills out to Sekiris here. DeMay goes back to his keeper. Bit of a 1-2 between the pair there.
Up at Mitsubishi Park, 8-0 South Hobart, the winners there. Olympia through the centre now. Sekiris with the ball, and he fires into the bottom right. And that is a third for Olympia, and they skip further ahead here at Warrior Park. It was a break from nothing, and they made the most of it. Sekiris doing really, really well to fire wide of Pullian into goal. So one way, cuts into the centre, gets a bit of time and space, and fires high of goal.
Accidentally, he sends it into the back post. Sekiris gets to it that time, but that one's over.
Comes out to Nichols. He goes out to left to Ralph. Cuts inside of Dent. And out to Mearns. He has a bit of time and space, but his touch lets him down. But in the end, he gets it out to Wadawu. Wadawu fires it into the box. Mearns gets it and fires into the bottom left. Really, really well done by the Warriors. Dinked over the top. Mearns does well with his first touch, puts it out to the right and fires into the bottom left. It's 4-1 to Olympia. They're well on top, and they look a very strong chance to break this hoodoo against the Rangers. To Townhouse, he loses the ball. Sekiris has it now on the left side, holds it up a little, fires a nice ball out to the right. Beautiful one. Picks out Cabello. They're breaking now, Olympia. He looks to get in the box. Cabello fires into the centre and is well collected overhead by Marshall Pooley.
Offside there, but Patla now, Atkinson with it now, gives it back to Anderson, puts it through to Rigby, who turns around Holmes, gives it off to Brassington, has a shot away, bottom corner, nice finish from Shane Brassington there. Good pass from Rigby too, just to dink it over to Shane Brassington, who puts it past Dimitri Nestor, bottom right-hand corner.
Game very, very interesting. Nice ball from Townhouse, picks out Brassington on the left. He's got Holmes to deal with, looks to cut it into the centre. It's cut off by Vandermeer. Does well to clear, but only as far as Anderson. Can he fire it back in for the Rangers? Puts a ball into the centre and it's headed by Rigby, but it's offside. Griffiths uses Towns. Towns gets going, dishes back out to Brassington. Will fire in across from the byline. Oh, almost finds Patlano Atkinson.
Between him and Cabello there. Cabello's down hurt. Wadawu keeps coming forward and collides with Pooley.
Up well, there's two defenders around him. Manages to find Sekiris and he hammers a shot at goal, but it's well trapped down by Pooley. Moons long and strong, fires it into the box. It's a good set piece. Pooley almost spills it into his own goal, but cut off by Olympia. Back out now through Anderson. He hammers the ball across the box, cut off by a little bit of Holmes' boot. Comes to Rigby. He can't do a heck of a lot with it. It's cut off through Holmes and then to Moons. Gets it working down the other end, looking for Sekiris. He's working hard. Tuma does enough to see it back to Pooley. Looks centrally for Rigby, misses him and finds Moons. Moons gets it moving to Sekiris, who goes on to Cabello and he strikes off his right peg. It comes across and it's into goal. I'm not too sure what happened there. Brassington put it across the box and it was either Hingston or Tuma that got that one into the net. But the Rangers, they couldn't, could they, Ludders?
Surely not. Surely not. We're about to tick over to the 94th now. So 93rd minute goal there. I'm pretty...
Not the result you would have wanted?
No, it wasn't. No, it would have been nice to come away with a point, at least, yeah.
Was there, I guess, a case some of the defending off the set pieces early in the game cost you?
Well, that's what cost us the game. Yeah, set pieces in the end. Look, we had a bad, probably 10-minute patch there where they came at us and they got a couple of set pieces and goals in that patch. But apart from that, it was a pretty even game.
Glenn, finally a win over the Rangers.
Yeah, it's fantastic for the club, and finally we've got the monkey off our back. I think there were large parts of the match where we were in control. We had some nervy minutes at the end there of the second half. We never were really comfortable in the first half, even though we went in at 4-2. But nevertheless, I think we deserved to get the wins.